Hello everyone, welcome back to Panorama. This is part 4 of our save file here. We've got 125 tiles, and I think we're doing really good. I took a second just then to get my bearings a little bit. We've only got two challenge pieces out on the board right now, and I don't know if we have any buildings or if we finished them last time. No, we got one here. Okay, got a building there to work on. And I think that's about it. I think it's about all we have right now. So we are booking right along. I think we're in really good shape. We're at 37 out of 52 buildings. So hopefully we'll make a little bit of a dent in our total there today. And we'll just keep going, and we'll start by popping that right in there. There we go. So how are you all doing today? I hope that you are doing good. I'm doing pretty well. I am recording this on a Monday. I came home from work early. And I probably shouldn't be recording since I did that, but you know, you take the time where you can. I don't think I'm sick or anything, but I had just such a feeling. I was exhausted, and my throat was hurting a little bit, and my nose was going crazy, and I sneezed a whole bunch of times. And I know that sounds like I'm sick, but I really genuinely think it's just allergies. Because sincerely, and I know I've complained about this in a lot of videos, but allergy season does not want to die here. It is just clinging on and making us all suffer. And I was outside a lot this weekend, so I think that's what's happening. Yeah, so I'm home, and I took a little bit of a nap. Are any of you terrible at napping? I'm so bad at napping. I swear. It doesn't matter if I'm not feeling great. I can lay down and try to nap, and at the absolute most, I can get myself I don't know, 15 minutes tops. It's really frustrating. I don't like it. I wish that I was good at napping. But I think I mentioned it in one of my panorama videos too, that I'm just bad at sleeping in general. In all ways, I am just bad at sleeping. So it makes sense, I suppose. All right, where are we going to put this? I feel like sometimes I get distracted with talking. I mean, and also with everything else, but I get distracted talking and then don't make any actual moves. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I could finish this right now. Yeah, let's finish that. Sorry about that piece for now, but I would rather just finish that off while we can, since it only needed one crop piece anyways. Also, on the front of misplacing pieces, I'm really sorry. In the last video, I think because my voice was going, I was feeling a little bit strange, and so then I just found so much humor in all of my misplacements. Also, I just think that my brain was not fully comprehending what I was doing, and so I kept misplacing things and making really terrible decisions and then making jokes about it. Yeah, I am not, I would like to make it very clear, angry at anybody who mentioned my bad placements. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. You are absolutely free to make those jokes and make those comments. My placements are bad. I won't deny it. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that my placements aren't bad sometimes, but you know. The good news is in this game, it doesn't seem like it matters that much. It definitely seems like we're gonna play Dwarf Romantic, by the way. I have fully decided that we're going to. Chris has it on his Steam account, so I figured we would just I'll have him log in and we'll swap over to his Steam account so that we can play Dwarf Romantic, because I really want to have a comparison point. And from what a lot of you have told me, I need to get it together. My voice just went away a little bit. I need to get it together before I play Dwarf Romantic, because it's going to require much more focus out of me than this does. So I will do my absolute best, as always. I cannot promise you anything. I simply cannot promise you anything at all. Our rocky area is starting to not gain us very many points. I guess we could try to like start building out a new little mountain region. Although that seems like it's maybe a little bit dumb. Maybe a little bit dumb to start building a new mountainy area. Yeah, we'll just start building out. We'll just keep building out this one. Another game that I want to check out, by the way, is I think it's called Pile Up. Is that what it is? Which is like a city builder that's supposed to be pretty cozy, like this, sort of similar vein, but it's not placing hexes on a grid, I don't think. I haven't looked into it too much, but I saw it briefly and thought it seemed like a lot of fun. So I think we're going to check that one out, but I want to finish Planet of Lana first, and potentially finish this first before we move on to that. I've got so many videos that I want to make, and so many things that I want to do on the channel, and it is just so hard to find the time to record right now. Or, you know, honestly, I'll be real. It's probably not that hard to find the time. It's that I still have such a hard time recording in front of Chris when he's home, that I have a hard time convincing myself to record sometimes, because of that, which is, you know, it is what it is. It's a good place for that, and then we'll finish it too. I did record, if you watched my last video for Planet of Lana, I recorded that in front of Chris, for which I think I should be applauded for just being so brave. I mean, it requires a lot of bravery to, you know, speak in front of your significant other. But so I recorded that in front of him, and it was fine. I make a big deal out of it, but like, it's legitimately not that big of a deal. I did make him put on noise canceling headphones because he was sitting right behind me playing Diablo. And so I was like, you can put on your headphones, and turn the volume up a little bit, and then I can record and pretend that you're not here. And that's what I did. That's what I did, and it was fine. Although I do feel like I whispered. If you watch that video, let me know if you thought I was very whispery, because I feel like I was. Okay. Town bell tower, big tree on rocks, and a medium orchard. What I wanted to look at is, does it only give us things that we haven't? Yeah, okay. It only gives us things that we haven't built so far, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because we did small and medium tree on rocks. Okay. Cool. That makes the decision a little bit easier. I think we'll maybe go for this bell tower for now, although I kind of want to go for that because it's kind of a big deal. But let's go with this one. Let's go with this one for now. Houses, meadows, rocks. There's a lot of that sort of thing around here. At the very least, we might be able to get some of the house and meadow tiles filled in, which there was a couple of them there. Well, here's, oh, that's so close, as always, just like always. We could put it there, are there any? Yeah, I got a lot of like house and meadow pieces over here. Where else? You know, I think maybe we'll just go here with it. I don't love that placement, but yeah, we're just gonna go there with it. And we'll put that there while we're at it. And we'll just keep rolling along. What else do we need? We need crops over there, and this is our only building currently being constructed, right? The good news is that it seems like I have left myself with not too many things going on. I say as I've got this new challenge piece, and we're going to be really careful about its placement. I promise you, I'm going to make a smart decision. One where I can complete all of the objectives. I swear. I swear I will. I swear I will. I'd love a place where I could complete one of them right away. I don't think that's gonna happen for us, though. That's pretty good, though. I mean, I think anywhere along here would probably be decent. Here? Here? Oh, that completes that right away. Yes. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, and I can complete everything around here. I had to think about it, but I can. Water. Keep expanding out you. Okay, house there. Water. Another house. Alright, we're doing good. I feel like we're doing very good. We still have so many tiles, which is comforting. Where did those come from? It's just throwing points at me at random. Okay, now we're gonna have a lot of challenge pieces going on. We haven't had very many crops. But we could use this to complete that. And yeah, we could use this challenge piece to complete that challenge piece and then start filling in this thing. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm now remembering this incident. I'm now remembering the Great Fountain incident of 2023. And I am sad about it all over again. Just sad about it all over again, but it's fine. We'll click on some animals while we're here. Oh, my controls didn't want to work there for a second. Okay. Let's ignore that. Let's ignore that and move on with our lives before I get sad. I don't really want to put this here, but I'm going to... Whoops. Gonna put that there. Don't have anything that requires houses at the moment, do I? No. I need to turn my volume down. I had the volume up so high. I feel like... I don't think, judging by looking at my audio levels, I don't think I was yelling at all of you. But if I've been yelling at all of you this entire video, my apologies. I had my headphone volume up way higher than I thought I did. Just plop this into our town somewhere. That works. Okay, you need to come over here. We still don't need water anywhere, do we? No. So we keep building this out. Do we want to wrap this around to here? Maybe. This is also just screwing up my brain over there. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Not even one bit. Yeah, we don't need... You're fine there. Okay, you need meadows, you need trees, you need houses. You just want it all, don't you? You just want it all. Okay, so those don't count towards each other, which is sad. Do I want to, like, pop this in over this way? That could kind of work. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why not? That could kind of work. I think that's fine. Put that there to finish that. Crops. What did we need? It was a meadow tile over here. Yeah, yeah, it is. Which we've got one coming up, so we can finish that pretty easily. You can go there. More rocks. My, like, mountain region is the most cohesive region on this entire board. I could... Oh, no. No, Brock. You literally just said that you were going to use that there. And so that's what you're going to do. You're going to use it there. And we got another building. From that, do we have a way to do something kind of fancy here? Something kind of fancy? I don't know why. I don't know why. Forgive me. Maybe I'm still feeling a little bit I'm still actually feeling a little bit under the weather. I really want to like do something cool where I like complete a bunch of this in one fell swoop. I don't think it's going to happen, but that does complete that though. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna go for it. I still have 2 spaces to finish that. I still have plenty of spaces there, plenty of spaces here. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Those are all calculations, mind you, I should have done before I placed that tile down. Sure. Sure, you're not wrong. Oh, building. Let's get our building. Mountain Peak Airship. Mountainside Quarry, River Geyser. Let's do one of these, like, easier ones, I think, for now. Places 20 water tiles. Oh, okay. We're gonna do it. I'm scared. Is that point? Just, like, zooming around the screen. Oh. Can I fit you? Can I slot you in here somehow? No, not really, huh? Almost. Almost. Oh? No. No, not gonna happen there either. Not gonna happen there either. Somewhere in here, there's a place. I know that there is. Oh, over here? It's so close. It's so close, and yet so far, and makes me so sad. Makes me so sad. Alright, I think over here was a good option. Wasn't there a way that how did I tuck this in here? Are we just gonna do it like this? That feels like such a waste. Sorry, I went like really quiet there because I was like heavily contemplating. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna tuck that in there. Gonna tuck that in there. I'm done playing around with it. Crop pieces we don't need anywhere. Could just close in that gap. Why not? Why not? Trees we do need. We need many trees. Houses we did need somewhere. Yes, we did. So I'm curious, have any of you been playing Diablo 4? And what do you think about it? I don't know if you all have like pretty far-ranging tastes in games, or if you're mainly cozy gamers. Neither one is incorrect. But I'm curious if any of you have been playing it. I'm still super torn. I definitely wasn't going to pay the, like, what was it, $90 to get access to it early. I was not feeling that. But I've been debating whether or not I want to play it, because there's part of me that thinks that I do. I think I mentioned last time in one of these videos that I did the, like, early open beta and thought it was pretty fun. I'm not great at ARPGs by any means, but I definitely thought it was pretty fun. We can finish you if we do that. Can we use this too? We can. Yep. Yep. But anyways, yeah. I'm not great at ARPGs, and I don't love the end game of ARPGs most of the time. That, like, sort of grindy, just like trying a bunch of different builds, trying to get the best loot, isn't really my jam. What do we need over here? Meadows. I wasted that meadow piece. Yeah, it's not usually my jam to do that sort of like really grindy thing. Even in Final Fantasy XIV, which I play a lot of, the stuff that's really grindy, I will do, like, I'm willing, but but I usually take my time on it. I don't like to like power level things. I don't like to just like grind one thing over and over again for hours upon hours upon hours to get something accomplished as quickly as humanly possible. I like to take my time in everything, which is probably frustrating to some people, but it makes me much happier to just take my time. I enjoy the process. I enjoy the process. Finish you. That's another good question for all of you, actually. Are any of you Final Fantasy XIV people? Be curious to know. I'm always happy to have more Final Fantasy XIV friends. I did and it's still up, if any of you feel like going to it, I did a community post. You can just click on the community tab on my channel. Celebrating the fact that I hit 200 subscribers, which was amazing, by the way. We're at like 233, I think, right now. And yet again, another video will not go by without me talking about my subscriber count, because I'm just really happy about it. But anyways, I did a thing in there with an Ask Me Anything. You're welcome. It's still there to go and ask me questions if you would like to. But one of the questions that I got asked was what my favorite game of all time is, and it is absolutely Final Fantasy XIV, which is a fairly new revelation, if you will, because I am still what you would consider to be new to it. Grand scheme of things, I've been playing it for a couple of years, but I think a lot of people would consider that to be pretty new, considering Final Fantasy XIV has been out for, goodness, how long? A very, very long time. It's been out for a very long time. So a lot of people would probably consider that to still be pretty new to it. But it became my favorite game of all time so quickly. Between the like superb writing, the super lovable characters, the really fun gameplay, the fact that I've made amazing friends through it, all just adds up to it being absolutely my favorite game of all time. So do any of you play? And if not, you should check it out. I won't give you the whole meme spiel about how there's a free trial, but but there is. But there is, and it's worth it. So maybe consider checking it out. All right, where are we gonna put you? I could put you in there. Is there a way to... That's pretty good, but then I can't finish this forest piece. Look at that. Look at me learning. I mean, I could just put it like that and finish off. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm at a loss this time around. We should put you somewhere where you complete. That's fine. That completes a lot of things. It is worth it. It is absolutely worth it. I can put you there too so that you finish that. Okay. Another bell tower, mountainside quarry. Maybe we'll do that. And the medium orchard. Let's do the quarry. Do the quarry. You need stones, house, and meadow. Oh, I thought that was going to be part meadow piece. But I suppose it won't let me put it there, will it? But that would have been great. That would have been really, really good. I've got so many like little bits of house scattered through here. Little houses everywhere. Nothing exactly where I need it, though, I don't think. Don't think so. Don't think so. Sorry for singing. Oh, fine. Oh, fine. There's nowhere that has like a little bit of meadow too, is there? Is there a way for me to slot this in? No. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Whatever, peace. We're gonna put you there. We're gonna set you down there, and that's where you're gonna stay. We did need crops still, right? Out here. Put a little meadow, a cheeky little meadow there. But I kind of want to fill in these gaps a little bit. Not gonna lie. Don't hate me. We'll put this here. See, it's fine. See, it's totally fine. I want to fill that in too, but it's not worth any points. And I feel like I need to actually care about points a little bit. Not a lot. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Oh, I need so many stone areas. Oh, and I needed a meadow here too. Shush. Shush. No, no. We don't need to talk about it. We don't. I promise it's okay. I'm very happy that you're here and that you're watching me, but there are definitely times already where I'm like, why? Why? It seems like a bad life choice for you. It's gotta be stressful. It's gotta be stressful. You go there. I'm curious if any of you, because that game that I mentioned, Pile Up, is that what I said? Which that may or may not be its actual name. I'm curious if you guys know of any other games like this that are just sort of like chill, puzzly building games, because I really like them. And I'll be honest, I've not played very many up until doing this and starting to record them. So it would be fun. You also need stone. Let's finish you. Place a whole bunch of water. Look at how nicely it laid out that water for us, all in a nice little patch. Oh, and look at this, requiring water. Do we just finish you right away? Is there somewhere else I'd rather have you? What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you have any recommendations for games that are similar to this, I'd be curious to know, because I like it a lot. I find it very relaxing. I think it's really fun to record because I get to just talk. I just get to BS with all of you, which is strange, by the way. If you've never recorded video before like this, it's really something, because I am just talking to myself, but I am also not talking to myself because I'm talking to all of you. And a lot of you respond, which I love, by the way. I love reading your comments, so please feel free. And I always respond to everything. But it's weird to talk to yourself, but you're not talking to yourself because you're talking to upwards of thousands of people who you cannot see and who will respond to me several days from now when I post this video. It's a really weird sensation, but I enjoy it. I really do. I really do enjoy it. We need a tree somewhere else, right? Our map is so big. Okay, you go there. We need a house. Did I just ruin this? I'm so sorry. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh God. You know, I feel you hovering over the unsubscribe. I get it. I get it. I think we're just gonna go ahead and flop this in here. Whoops, I'm just zooming around. Just gonna flop that in there, and we're gonna so how's your week been? How's your week been? I hope it's been good. I'm awful. I'm awful at this. I really am. Oh well. You don't watch me for my gameplay, right? Unless you do, in which God help you. God help you. Yeah, okay, you can go there. How does one move on from that? You know? How does one move on from catastrophic mistakes? I guess not really catastrophic. Again, we're doing great. We've got 104 tiles remaining. We're just like chugging right along. We're doing quite good. Yeah, we can start to fill in this little like in between gap a little bit, maybe here and there. You would go well here. Help with those trees. Rocks. Where was that? Over here. Finish that. It'll throw some rocks around. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, new building. City Bell Tower, Mountain Peak Airship, Medium Orchard. Do the orchard? Should we get rid of like as many medium buildings as we can right now? Trees, house, and meadow. We've got a lot of that sort of general vibe going around over here. And over here. I just want it to work. I just want it to work. Welp. Here's more trees and houses and meadow. Alright, we need a house that's like surrounded by some trees. I tried here, didn't I? Yeah, just one tile wrong. Just one. That's a pretty darn good place to throw this, though. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I'm good with that. That works for me. But genuinely, how's your week been? I hope it's going well. Happy Pride. I've mentioned that in at least one other video so far this month, but I'm probably going to mention it a whole bunch because it's Pride Month. So I get to talk about it whenever I want to. But happy Pride. Happy Pride to all of my LGBTQIA plus folks. I love you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're you. You're seen. You're valid. I hope you take some time to celebrate however you want to celebrate. And if you don't want to celebrate, then that's also fine. Especially this year. It's, you know, it's scary out there. And if you do celebrate, please, please, please be safe, be smart, have a lot of fun, but just be aware. Be aware, take safety precautions when you can, let people know where you're going, all that sort of thing. Check in. And let me know what you're doing. If you're celebrating Pride, let me know what you're up to. Full disclosure, I've never attended a Pride event before. For a long time, it was just because I didn't feel, I don't know if confident enough is the right word, confident or comfortable enough. I feel like, especially like for queer men, there is definitely a vision that is conjured when you mention going to like a big Pride event that is very intimidating. I'm gonna put this here. It feels like a weird place to put it, but it works. But yeah, it like conjures this like really strange, intimidating, like sexually charged, wild party atmosphere sort of thing. And I think I've said this before too, I'm a weird blend of introvert and extrovert, in that I really love spending time with people and talking to people and getting to know them, but like big crowds are so draining to me. I have to really work myself up to being around a big crowd. And so I've never gone to a Pride event for all of those reasons, like multiple things. So yeah, never done it before. But I also think that like a lot of that, like that notion that we have of Pride is, skewed by media bias and that sort of thing. And, you know, and by people who are like Instagram influencers and that sort of thing, especially the ones that are queer men who live a very, very foreign, alien lifestyle to the one that I lead. But this year, I am planning on going to a couple smaller scale events with a few of my friends. My friend Lori invited me to go to a couple. There's one at like a local brewery, and there's one at like there's a place nearby. It's like this village that was built a really long time ago, back in like the early 1900s or something like that. It's like a super cute part of town that's hosting a pride event. So we're probably gonna go and check those out, me and a few friends, which will be really cool. I'm looking forward to it. Also, on the subject of pride, if any of you have a recommendation on a good place to get like a pride shirt, let me know, because I cannot for the life of me find one that I like anywhere. Like literally just cannot find one. I found this website, and I'll never think of the name of it now, but I found this website that had like really cool ones that I liked a lot, and that looked like things that I could wear like all the time, like even outside of Pride. But I got to the like checkout. I like picked out 3 shirts that I really liked, got to the checkout, and then saw that they had, it was like a 7 to 10 day shipping time for $10, or you could pay 20. No, it was $10 for like 15 plus days for shipping, and then you could pay 20 for like 7 to 10. And I was like, well, Pride will be over, and the events will be past by the time I get this shirt. These shirts, I guess plural, that I like. So I was like, you know what? No, never mind. Not gonna order these. Maybe after this year, go back and order them for next year. But yeah, so let me know if you've got a good place that you recommend. I feel like maybe Etsy is is that true? A good way to like support like independent creators too. So maybe I think I'll try Etsy. I don't know. There is part of me that wants to like purchase from like Target. And I know that might be a weird thought. But the reasoning is because I just kind of want to show them like, hey, no, don't give in. I'll buy stuff. Don't listen to just a handful of bigots. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. But you know, but then I also don't want to buy from a big corporation that is like, you know. So that's my rant for today. But yeah, let me know if you have a recommendation on where to get some Pride swag. And let me know what you're doing for Pride, if you're doing anything. And again, if you're not, don't let anybody make you feel bad about that. That is completely okay. You are under no obligations to celebrate this month. You are under no obligations to make a huge deal about it. If you want to do something quiet, if you just want to do something for yourself, that's totally fine. It is a valid thing. There is no wrong way to celebrate Pride. But I do hope that you'll take a little bit of time this month to just reflect and look inward a little bit and see yourself. And regardless of everything else, I see you. I see you. You're always welcome here. If you need a safe, quiet space, always welcome here. And that is not just to LGBTQIA plus people. Everyone's welcome here. Everyone's welcome here to just come on in and chill. Take a little breather. We live in a crazy, hectic, wild, uncontrollable, terrifying, sometimes exciting and sometimes really good, but sometimes very scary and uncertain kind of world. But I hope for all of you that the good heavily outweighs the bad. But it's okay to have bad days. We all do. And that's been the therapy corner for this part. The music really really suited that. That was unplanned. But I felt like the music was really like sort of uplifting and inspirational while I was going for a, you know, an uplifting message. Thanks, game. Thanks for having my back. We don't need trees anywhere, do we? We don't. We do not. Man, this place is enormous. I love watching it grow and change and build. I do still also want to do, let me know if you'd be interested in doing a sandbox video, doing the just build mode where we just create a little town for ourselves. Because this is going very well, and I have a distinct feeling that we are going to be successful. Knock on wood. But still. Windmill? Big ol' windmill. Instantly place a whole bunch of crops. You need one house in the middle, bunch of crops. Alright, and then a meadow. We've got things that are so close to being exactly that out here. So close. Although I guess then it wouldn't really have a chance to put down very many. Wait for it. No. Okay, fine. All right. As always, we're gonna be so close, but just not quite. There's no houses there, right? Oh, wait. Oh my god. All of my dreams are coming true. All right, this is gonna be fun. It was less fun than I thought it was going to be. It wasn't like the ones where everything upgrades, but that was still really cool. And that is a very cute little windmill. And there's cat. So we'll click it. Look at all these frogs too. Wonder how many points we would get if we just spent the rest of this video clicking on animals. We're not going to. We're not going to. That was cool though. I'm very pleased by how quickly how much that worked out. How much that worked out? I don't think I just made any sense at all. I know I need to finish that. I do know that I need to finish that, but I don't want to do it with this piece because it's worth a lot of points in there. Okay, houses. I keep thinking that we've got a building that we need to build still, but we don't because we built it instantly. It was really exciting. We can finish that. Should we put like a little tree grove through there? No. No, that's for the that's for the build mode one. One of you commented on, I don't remember which part, about for a cozy game, there was a lot of like anxiety about aesthetics versus good placement. You are correct. You are correct, and that is my brain summed up beautifully. Like if you were curious about how my brain works, it's a never-ending battle between doing the thing that logically makes sense and doing the thing that is like cool or beautiful or artistic or interesting. Which when I was younger, I feel like got me into a lot of trouble. I read a thing that made me think. Story time, everybody. I read a thing recently about how millennials are always acting like we're old. Even though we're like in our 30s and some of us heading towards 40, that there's just sort of this prevailing attitude that millennials have that we are old. I'm 33. I'm going to be 34 in August, which is not old. It's genuinely not. But there's this just like sense of impending doom that that sort of spreads through millennial culture. And the comments that I was reading were because the original post was by probably a baby boomer. You know how it is. And I apologize that if you are a baby boomer, I don't mean to like lump everybody from that generation together, because I know there are some great baby boomers out there. I know. But it was from the perspective of, I think, a baby boomer who was like, why are millennials like this? Like, stop living with this sense of dread and doom and acting like your lives are over when you're in your 30s. It's so annoying. Like, get over it. And the person who responded was so eloquent about this notion that millennials struggle because we don't know what the benchmarks are for the ages that we are, because the benchmarks that used to exist, that existed for baby boomers, for instance, or even for, Gen X, between millennials and the baby boomers, those benchmarks aren't real anymore. Like, those don't exist anymore because, by and large, we're not getting married like they were. We're not having children like they were. We're not checking all of these boxes of the, like, traditional American dream sort of sentiment. Because, one, we have been inheriting a country, if not a world, that is sort of broken. An economy that is constantly in crisis. We've lived through how many now once in a generation things, which are proving for millennials to be more like 10 times in a generation. And so because of that, we're not having kids, and we're not buying houses, and we're not doing all of these things that traditionally you did when you became an adult. And so we don't feel like we're adults. And because of all of the like nightmares that we have to face, we also have embraced like still playing video games and playing with toys and watching cartoons and still enjoying those things, because who says that just because we're adults, we have to give those things up? It was really, really interesting to read these viewpoints of like millennials are sort of stuck in this weird place of half of the world treating us like we're children, despite the fact that we are in our 30s, and some of us getting close to 40 or above 40, and simultaneously being treated like we are ancient and decrepit. So we're in a weird spot. We're in a weird spot. So if you are watching this as a fellow millennial and you are regularly feeling like you are old as dirt, I hear you. I really do. There are days when I wake up and I'm like, I am 80. And then there are days that I wake up and I'm like, I'm in my 20s still. Just depends on the day. All right, we can surely fit you somewhere where you are completed. We can also do good things for you. Oh, I kind of like that. That's not bad. But we could put it here and finish it. We're going to do that. We are going to do that. Okay, another building. Oh, are we coming down to like just the huge stuff? Probably, because we've got only 9 buildings left to build. We need to build more bell towers, apparently. Oh, sorry, hiccup just then. The quarry, another airship. Oh, we've almost finished all of that. All right, we're doing great. We've still got 2 more of these like mega structures to go. Do another bell tower? Or do the last quarry? Let's do this quarry. Let's place even more... Whoops, I was pressing the wrong button. I was like, why am I not moving? It's because I was pressing caps lock. Let me turn that off before I forget that it's on and go to type something. And then somebody thinks I'm screaming at them. All right, you need a house in the middle. You need stone. There's actually a grate. No, because that's not the right piece for that. That's a house, right? That doesn't fit there though. Yeah, it doesn't fit in anywhere that would be close. So I think we're probably gonna just slot it in somewhere. If we rotate it this way, then we can. Yeah, we'll do that. That works for me. All right, moving right along. Moving right along. Although I just looked at the time, we're gonna probably call this part here in a few minutes. I am amazed when I did this video, when I did the first of this series, by the way, I expected it to be like a video, and then it would be over. I would either lose or just move on from it. I just lost the game, just like I did that first time. Sorry, you've also now lost the game. And if you need an explanation for that, you can see the comments on video 2. Was that the second one? Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong about that. But I really thought, like, this game seems fun. It's cute. It's cozy. It'll probably only be like one video. But this is the 4th one. We're absolutely going to be rolling into a 5th one. I think we'll probably be able to finish it in the 5th one. And then move on from there to whatever we decide to do next. But we didn't need any crop pieces for that, no. House, stone, okay. But yeah, then I posted it and it has somehow blown up. Thanks to all of you for watching. I really, really deeply appreciate it so much. I'm having a blast with YouTube in general, and certainly with this game. I'm really, really, really enjoying myself. And part of that is thanks to all of you for watching, because that makes it fun for me, because then I get to read your comments, and that's been amazing. You all have been so wonderfully, beautifully kind, which is everything I ever wanted. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the way that fits in there. Yeah, you've all been like amazing. What am I saying? Sorry, I'm flustered because sincerely, you've all been great. And I'm really, really, really happy to have you as part of my community, because that's all I wanted. Honestly, from the beginning, the most important part wasn't ever going to be the views or the subscribers. I mean, there's part of me that is hoping that someday I can turn this into my career, because I really enjoy it that much. But the goal from the beginning was to build a community of people who enjoy these kind of games and who want to just hang out and do something chill and cozy and enjoyable. So thank you all so much for being so kind and so fun and welcoming and supportive. I really appreciate it so much, each and every one of you. And I've said this before too, if you've never commented on one of my videos, and I know that this seems like just a pitch to get more comments, but I promise you it's genuine. If you've never commented on one of my videos before, but you've watched quite a few of them, even if this is your first one, honestly, but especially if you've been around for a while, if you're subscribed to the channel and you've never said hello, please do say hello. Just pop down in the comments and say hi, because everybody that I've gotten to talk to has been really amazing. Also, let me know, somebody mentioned in the comments I will never remember what video it is, because I'm getting to the point where I actually have enough videos that I can't keep track of all of them. Somebody mentioned if I had a Discord server. Asked if I had a Discord server, which I don't. But I'm curious to know, if I were to start a Discord server, would you be interested in that? Would you come join us? Have some discussions and hang out, chat, maybe get to play some games together. I think that would be really fun if we could find some multiplayer games that we could play as a community. I think that would be really cool. So let me know if that's something that would interest you. The community is not huge at the moment, so there might not be a ton of us at first, but I think it would build over time. Finish you. Does that also need... No. Maybe. No, maybe. I don't want to finish you off just yet. All right, we're going to place a few more tiles, and then we're going to call it for today. Let me know what you think about the Discord server. Pop down in the comments and say hello if you never had before. As always, liking and subscribing and commenting and all of that really, really helps the channel and really helps my chances of maybe this actually becoming my career. And someday I did a poll, and the vast majority of you said that you prefer pre-recorded videos, which, this being YouTube, that makes sense. That's sort of what I expected the answer was going to be. But someday I do wanna do some live streaming, just because I think, again, like I mentioned earlier, it's weird to be talking to myself but not really talking to myself, and it's fun to get to interact with all of you, even though it's, you know, potentially days after I record. So I think it would be really fun to do some streaming, just to have some like live interactions with all of you and get to know some of you a little bit more. But if I do some live streaming, I will absolutely make sure that it is not to the detriment of my recording schedule, which is why it might be a while. It might be a little while before I finally pull the trigger on doing some live streaming. If I were to do live streaming, another question for you. I'm just going to ask you so many questions. You're going to have to write an essay in the comments. This is probably why I should have a Discord, so that you don't have to write an essay in the comments. But let me know if I were to live stream, do you prefer streams on YouTube or on Twitch? Because I'm open to either. Part of me would like to stick with YouTube just because it's all in one spot then. I've already been having to learn this system, so learning another one would be potentially a little tricky, but you know, so let me know. All right, I guess we're pretty close to our next, so maybe we'll keep going until we get our next thingy, our next building, and then we'll place it. Sorry if I just made you dizzy. I just almost made myself dizzy then. Because this might do it. This might push us over the edge. Yeah. All right, let's place our new building, and then we will call it a day there. Let's do the other bell tower, or do we want to do a big orchard? Let's do the bell tower. Could we place you somewhere? Because I would be elated if we could. I don't think we can. I'm gonna call it now and say I don't think we can. Because it's such a specific pattern. Always so close. Always so close, and I don't think there are any just like random stone pieces in the middle here, are there? That's so close. It's all always so close, but not quite. Okay. That's fine. I guess we should put it close to the edge anyways, because that's how we get more points from future things. Could we slot you in somewhere? Because I don't really want to put it next to the other bell tower. Or do I? Competing bell towers? Dueling bell towers? Yeah, I suppose it doesn't really matter. But it does. But it actually does. That's close there too. Well, I'm just waffling around right now, so we're just gonna set that down there. Okay. All right, that's what we're gonna call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. I'll be back with the last part of this. The last part, I say, like it's absolutely going to be, I think it will be, but I'll be back with the next part of this really soon. Keep your eye out for more Coral Island. I want to check out Dwarf Romantic, and also that Pile Up. I keep calling it that. I hope that's the right name. But anyways, that's all for now. Thank you all so much again for watching. I will see you again really soon, and until then, take care of yourselves, okay? Bye, everybody.